Hello guys, SCOTTIESNR here. Not a live stream this time. Trying to remember how to make these little videos and trying to get a little bit better at them. So we've got the SS level now after our star season. We have decided to stay with the Mercedes, and this is the first round of the new manufacturer season. We've managed to get pole position in this one. We'll jump outside and keep an eye on what's about to happen on lap number 1. I can't really say I remember everything about this race, but we'll see how it goes. We're having to go slightly defensive there. Has he found a gap? He has indeed. He's got the cut back on us. Let's go back on board now. And you can see that we know now how these tires and stuff operate. We've got the split tires on, we've got the hards in the front and the mediums on the rear. So that'll be the two sets of tires done and dusted with. Not sure if softs are available in this race or not. But either way, we're getting rid of the hard tires here at the start of the race on the fronts. You can see a queue of people building up behind us. Andreas trying to break that slipstream early on. We've got Forrest Grumpy in the race as well. And hopefully I'll be doing, if this works, I'll get better at it as I go, gentlemen. So well, I've almost forgotten how to do these wee videos, so hopefully this first one will work out for me. I have another 2 races. We're actually about to go on to the 4th race of the championship. And again, we'll drop back into that slipstream. And again, smart driving, not wanting to get involved in any kind of defending too much or battling too much, just trying to lose as little time as possible. We are hoping in our heads that these guys may not have had a practice and don't know what the strategy is. We've got Forrest up behind us now. And we'll do the usual and not try and skip on if there's nothing interesting happening on the track. Try and not make the video last for the full 17 laps. You can see we're lifting off there and coasting. So this was indeed a fuel saver. And we'll continue with the skip. and again. Just about clinging onto that slipstream at the moment. And I don't know why I get the feeling that this is my first effort. I think it's because Forrest Grumpy is here with us. I'm not even sure if this is the one that we scored points for, but if it's not him, I have deleted the wrong video, unfortunately. And again, we'll skip forward here. You can see still no fade in as yet, and we'll continue the skipping theme. If this is the race where I'm thinking of, we'll lose a bit of time with Forrest and then we'll totally mess up. And I believe Forrest has been in our practice room practicing with us. We know he's around about the same pace as us, so we're trying to not get into any hassle at all and lose as little time as possible. Deciding against that one, we'll continue to skip. And that guy has peeled into the pits, and Andreas out front as well as the side of the pit in. So the skip continues. And here's Andreas now, back up behind us, and we're in. And this is indeed the one where this is where ourselves and Forrest lost a wee bit of time. Both of us trying to be too nice with each other. I stayed out wide and lifted off early, and because he was on the inside, we both of us basically lifted off at exactly the same time for each other, and both of us were thinking, take it. And you can see he has put on the wrong tyres in the pits, and he's unfortunately destroyed his race and had to jump back in. We then do this as we were still thinking about that wee bit of time that we lost with Forrest. We had a wee bit of brain fade on the way in to the chicane here, still on the brakes while we started adding a bit of steering input, which sent us into a spin and into the wall. So not only did the game think we hadn't lost enough time there, it thought we'll give you another 1.5 seconds as well. So yet again we'll continue with the skipping theme. We'll get round to the penalty zone. Well, so there we are, serving our penalty. And let's see where we're going to end up. Are we going to get mauled by this big queue of cars coming behind us? And because of this major time loss that we had in this race, then it felt like a terrible result, and there was a new point system and everything has came into play in this race, and we hemmed and hawed about whether to do it again. So it is the right race. We accepted the points in this one. I remember now. We hemmed and hawed about whether we were going to do this shit again, and we decided we were going to accept the points, even though we were very disappointed with the result in the race. We've decided to accept the points because we started on pole position and our qualifying lap was a personal best, almost a full second faster than anything we'd done. We had not been able to dip into the 38s, and on our qualifying lap we got extremely lucky with slipstream. We had slipstream the whole lap, and the guy in front of us also had slipstream, which meant we didn't catch him and he never held us up, and we gained almost a whole second on the kind of lap times that we were doing in practice. Mr. Rowe taking that spot from us up the inside. Is there a cutback to be had? No, deciding just to go for the nudge on. And we've got Forest now up behind us as well. So we'll continue the skipping theme. Alright, we're going for a move. Just not able to make it. And that was a tricky wee corner to get. It's a pretty late apex, so it is to get it right. It took us a good wee while to start getting that corner the way it should be taken. Sneaking up in the 8th. Is there a 7th spot here to be had? We're going for it. We're showing our nose. We've got the line now, and that should be job done. We're up into the top 7. And this is like a wee warm up, just trying to remind me how to do these videos, guys. So the commentating, and when I listen back to it, if I'm sounding mumbled, I shall try to endeavour to pronounce my words appropriately. We can only get better at all this stuff. We're still bog standard, guys, but hopefully, as well as my live streams that I'm doing now, they usually start from 2 or 3 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon and a Saturday afternoon, and we'll get a few rounds in of practice of the manufacturers, and then after our manufacturer race we open a wee fun lobby. But I'll also be doing these here videos from now on, and hopefully I'll get better at the talking that has to come along with them. And if I do sound mumbly and stuff, I know in my live streams, when I listen to my live streams back, I sound very mumbly at times, but there is alcohol involved there on the live streams, so no alcohol involved with me now. I'm just up this morning and trying to refresh my brain. I haven't done a video like this now in a few months, so just trying to refresh my brain on how it actually works. So hopefully from the second round I will already have improved, and hopefully I'll be getting every manufacturer race that I do, I'll create a wee video like this on the race. So let's continue that skip while we're here and have no pressure on us anyway. We'll stay outside the car. We're still kind of on our own. This is the last lap, and we were struggling big time on fuel mixture 6 I believe, trying to get it home here, and we actually run out of fuel, and that got us a 7th place. So I'm now going to see if I can press this share button and figure out